My name is Courtney Oludu. I'm 32. I live in the west suburbs of Chicago, and I'm a senior business analyst for a pharmacy benefits company. I've been single since 2014. What's it? That's only 4 years. We're going into 5, but 4 years, yeah. That's not long. I've dated some. 4 years is not bad. I mean, I dated some in between that time, but nothing serious. Long term, I mean, I would like to get married and possibly have kids, but when people ask me that question, it's weird because I'm not in a rush to answer it. And I know that's crazy because it's like ticky time bomb here, but I'm just not looking for it, and that's like weird. I want an open relationship with rules. So there are certain things that, like, we literally have to sit down and say, these are the things that are like a no, a hard limit for me, but I wouldn't mind if we dated other people. But that would come with rules too. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I want. An open relationship with boundaries. This is some stuff I won't deal with. And you have to be okay with that. So I'm like a conundrum because I'm not flexible, but I need you to bend to me. Oh my God, isn't that what men say? Hey, we set these rules, but you can date other people, and so can I. It's like, it's hard for them, like they become dumb when you say, and so can I. Like, oh no. Don't think you just about to be out here wheeling and dealing, and I don't get a chance to enjoy too. Like, we gonna sample the buffet. I think I'm single because right now it's weird because I'm not even really attracted to people like that. Like, it'll be people I'm like, oh yeah, he's cute, but not like I'm attracted to them to want to be with them. I was recently with somebody and I really didn't want to be with him, but it's weird because we have like great conversation, but I mean, I really didn't want to be with him. I don't want to say I was using him, but maybe a little bit. Okay, I used him a lot of it, but that's because I was bored, and I'm such a bad person when I say that. And I knew that it was my time limit. I was creating the time limit on the short-livedness, so I mean, I just became uninterested. I think because I put the time limit, like, this isn't going to work. Like, once he told me certain things he didn't want, like kids or getting married, I just knew, like, oh, this is not gonna last long. No, like when I was younger, yeah, I would date. How do I say this politically correct again? I would date hood niggas. I'm just gonna say it. I would. So it was a pattern from the beginning. Like, okay, Courtney, this ain't what you want. So like after that, like after kind of like college or whatever, I was very particular with who I dated. And I didn't date for a long time because if I felt like they were even an inch of what I used to date, I would cut them off. But then it was weird because I met and he was like totally different from anybody I've ever dated. I didn't go to Nigeria to date. I went over there for a wedding and came back with a boyfriend. He was like really affectionate, like overly affectionate, and it would kind of freak me out a little bit because it was everything that I wanted from everybody else. When he did it, it was like too much. I'm like, you are like coming on way too strong. But they say the ones that like you the most, you want them to like you more than you like them. But it didn't work out because of me. There were certain things that he wanted I couldn't give him. I'm afraid like we're going to eventually clash. Not just because of the like cultural differences, because it is a little bit of a difference, but because I'm impatient, and it was certain things that he couldn't give me that I wanted. And then there were some things that he did, and I was like, I don't know if I could trust you, because I have trust issues when it comes to certain things that, you know, my previous dudes did that you're doing, and it kind of freaks me out a little bit. You say you love me and you want to be with me, right? But do you really? Like, when I'm at my lowest, like lows of the lows, are you going to be there? Like, you're going to look at me like, who is this person? This isn't the person who I thought I loved. Because you're not going to see that in a year or two. Who knows if I ever, you know, feel like that again. But if I do, and it scares you, then what? You going to leave? No. A little bit of everything, because I'm like a little bit of everything. I'm looking for someone who's like quirky, weird, kind of like me, who can take my dry sense of humor sometimes. I like, first of all, I love all black men, but there ain't nothing like a chocolate man. I don't know what it is. They're just so damn fine. Like, why are y'all so damn fine? And why are y'all teeth so white? Like, what do you do? What is the secret? I would like if he was taller than me. He doesn't have to be crazy, like 6'7", but you know, a little up there would be nice. I could be like, oh. So I could be one of those. I want someone who is God-fearing. I mean, I did grow up in the church. I don't really go anymore, but I still want to have those conversations. I don't want to be with somebody who's like, who doesn't believe in anything. Like, even if, you know, you said you were a Buddhist, I mean, at least you believe, like, okay, you believe something. Like, but if you just out here just freestyling it, nah, you can keep it moving with that. I would like somebody who's my age or older. I wouldn't mind dating an older man. I don't think anything's wrong with that. At a certain age, like if you're like getting to my mom's age, then no. Real talk, I could say up to 50, and I'm 32, so 50. Yeah, if you're looking like, I couldn't even give you an example of who, but I would know. Like, even if he was 50, I was like, oh, he's still fine. I'll talk to him. I want somebody who is sensitive and understanding. I have a real big issue when it comes to like certain topics that I brought up, and all that stuff that was going on with like Young Miami from City Girls. You know, she made those comments or whatever. I like to ask questions like that when I'm dating, because I want to know, like, hey, if you had a child that was gay, how would you feel about that? But when she talked about, those are things I want to discuss, like be open to conversation about different things when it comes to children, your own family, your past, you know, like just be open, because I need to know, like, if we ever, you know, have a child, I want to know that you're going to be understanding. You don't have to agree with everything, but that you'll be understanding to that child. Educated, somebody that could teach me something, really. Like, I'm very, gosh, I hate to say turned on, but I'm very turned on to men that are educated. Like, just to hear them speak, it'd be like, oh wow. I have this huge crush on Cleo Thomas. I love when he talks about different things. He played in the movie Holes, but like when he talks about things and brings up certain topics, and you know, everything that's going on as far as, you know, the kids dying in the streets and stuff like that, like just hearing his views on things, it's like, man, will I ever have a man that makes me hot when he talks? I like somebody who likes different types of music. I got into a little bit of country, but not really. But I love all 80s. Everything. B96, 70s, Marvin Gaye, 90s, New Kids on the Block. I mean, just everything. I know, maybe I should throw in some stuff. First of all, Jodeci. Because I don't want you guys to think, but I like all kinds of music. It's weird. I love R&B, rap, as we all know. I love everything. So I want him to be, you know, musically challenged too, I guess. I want him musically inclined, well-rounded, you know. So when I throw on my 80s rock love songs, he won't be looking at me funny from across the room. He'll join in. I wanna know what love is. But if he makes fun of me for it, that's fine. But he can't go like all the way in. So I'm like, okay, nigga, you doing a little too much. Okay, let's not get on your ass. But anyway, let's move on. I would have been married and working on my probably 4th child. Yeah, I wanted 5 kids like a long time ago. I wanted to be married, white picket fence. I never thought about it, but I probably thought I was gonna be a stay-at-home mom. I mean, with 5 kids, but I wanted to have the big family I didn't have. Like, I don't have a close relationship with like my siblings. Like, we talk, but we're not close. And so I wanted to have that family dynamic. I wanted to create that for myself. And we would have holidays and holiday parties, and you know, they would have like their little fish in the room. It would have been cute. But that is not what happened. Now I'm like a completely different person. I'm like, chop this to 2 kids because I feel like you just shouldn't have 1. And we're good. Taking family vacations, couples vacations. But after a certain age, now once I hit 40, I don't know. He gonna have to want them kids way, kind of like a Kris Jenner. The last 2 she had, he wanted them way more than she did. So I would, if we're pushing like over 40, because no, it's too much stuff that's like extra now when you're turning 40 and trying to have kids. Like, no. For me, yes. You know, I just started recently getting out of my shell where you had to be in like a 10-mile radius, otherwise I wasn't trying to give you the time of day. But now, I don't know, I think it's because I work from home more, so that now I'm like trying to be eagerly to get out the house. But I truly don't think that who I'm supposed to be with is here, and that's weird. If he is here, it'll be like really shocking, but I don't think that he's here. And even if he was here, he's gonna be like, oh, I just moved up from Houston or something like that. Like, it's still gonna be like someplace where we can move to. Like, kid, you want to go back to Houston, honey? If I had an opportunity to move, I would. I would. If I had the opportunity to move to a different state, somewhere down south, I would. Not Mississippi though. But okay. Not Mississippi though, bro. Yeah. In closing, I'm just looking for somebody, like I said before, somebody who gets me and I get them. Like, I want us to get each other. I don't even know how to like sum it, but that's like it. Like, it just has to, like, I get her, he gets me. And maybe it's going to take a while to, find that. And even when you do find a person, it might take a while for us to get to know each other. Like, this is who she is, and that's how she's going to be. And the same for me, like, this is who he is. But it just, my friend just said, she was like, Courtney, I told myself a long time ago I was going to meet somebody and we would just talk and it would click. And she said that recently happened for her. And that's what it is. It just has to click. Like, you know what? I want something with you. It'll be there. And it hasn't been there. Like, anybody who I've talked to, it has not, within like 2016 till now, like, it has not been there. And I have just not wanted to waste my time. And so, because I'm reclaiming my time, I don't.